It was at this moment that he knew.
So,
He fucked up.
I have no words. Made it to December. We've got 3 weeks before Christmas break, so half of my kids, like Monday and Tuesday this week, are on day 2 of their project, and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are on the intro day and getting all that stuff done with their discussion. So we'll just kind of chip away at it. They should get pretty much almost all the way done with their project, but weather's been nice. It hasn't been too cold out yet, so that's good. But I blame Jenny for this. I completely blame Jenny. I am signed up for High Rocks for May. We got done with our 5K. Gosh, was that just last month? Whenever it was. I think it was, yeah, it was just last month for the Oak Tree Run. And she was like, hey, we should do High Rocks. We should do High Rocks. Hey, we should do High Rocks. And I was like, you need to focus on getting your shoulder better first, because she needs an MRI on it. But I was like, after that, maybe. And then I started my Instagram new, and it was just like, hey, look at this High Rocks content. Look at this High Rocks content. And then Jenny was like, oh, I think I'm gonna be doing it with Grace, but you should do it with Jessica. And so I was like, hey, Jess, High Rocks, we could do it. And she's like, oh yeah, maybe in the future. And then the High Rocks Korea popped up on my Instagram and was like, hey, we have a thing in May. And so I let Jessica know and was like, they have a thing in May. And she was like, okay. And I told her that Sunday night. And when I checked Sunday night, the open, which is anyone can do, but the weights are slightly lower than the pro. The open singles was sold out already for females, but the open doubles was also sold out. But the pro doubles, meaning, and it's not you have to be a pro, it's just the weight is slightly heavier, but the length of running and all of the machines and things that you do, it's still the same. It's just that it's a higher weight that you're working with. The doubles was still open for that Sunday night. And then by the time I saw, because I had our class yesterday, by the time I went to check it in the afternoon, the doubles was sold out. And I was like, wow, I knew it goes quickly. And the registration just opened on the 27th, and yesterday was the 1st. So I was like, bummer. But then the pro singles was still open. And I was like hit add to cart and just clicked and checked out. And I was like, by the time I got done, I was like, oh, we just did that. So I looked into it and I was like, well, with the weights that I've been training, it should be okay. And I was like, I'll just make sure I increase my time that I'm on my bike in the morning. Instead of my 20-minute rides, I'll start to increase that. And then I'll make sure that on the weekends I'm doing long zone 2 kind of running. And when I get back from Christmas break, I already looked into a couple gyms that have different days that they do High Rocks training. So I'll probably make sure that 2 of the days during the week I hit a High Rocks session, so that I know just the body mechanics of the skier or the sled push and pull, and the wall balls right at the end, and the sandbag lunges. So yeah, we're signed up for that, and I might have lost my mind, and I did that. I had to let Melanie know. I was like, so I had to list you as my emergency contact. She's like, what'd you do? And I said, I signed up for High Rocks. So we'll see. At least she already told me, she's like, I got my ticket. I'm going to come and cheer you on. I'm like, I'm probably going to need it and to make sure I don't die. But it's crazy. I'm like nervous, but I'm like excited for it because I was just like, I just want to prove it to myself. Like, hey, I can do this thing. Doesn't matter to anything else. Like, will I ever need to like pull or push a sled? No, but it's nice to know I could. So I'll be excited for that. And yeah, we've got next couple of weeks. I'm hoping they just fly by. Clay projects are officially done. Handing them back this week. All the glaze firings are done. And yeah, we've got, I'm trying to think, they've got like our Christmas parties this week for whole school. I've got, I think, pretty much nothing next week, I don't think. And then the Handmade fair is like the Thursday right before I take off. And I'm so excited because I missed it last year and I was pissed. Honestly, I was pissed because I love going to the Handmade fair, and I've gone I've gone the 2 years prior, so that was like the first time I couldn't go in a while. I was like, I like to go and just see what they have there, and I always pick up honey there, so I'll be excited for that. And then I fly out the next day. So yeah, all good things to look forward to. I also made sure that I signed up for, Kim Moore sent out a message and she was like, hey, reminder, the hospital nearby us, like they're running like these package deals to get like all, pretty much like a whole body workup of like your blood pressure and checking all these different things. And I'm used to, like when I was in the States, our school always did like the blood work and the blood pressure and all of that during our pre-school, like in-service days. But they don't do that here. Like Iowa had a thing with like a lot of the different schools had things with like the Mary Greeley hospitals, or the local hospitals would do it. But we don't have that here. So I've been lax where I haven't like gone in and had my blood work done and everything. So I have that appointment in January when I get back. And I'll just be curious, like, cause I haven't had it done in a while. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm also like thinking of like, okay, I have that on like a certain Saturday. I'm like, okay, that Saturday, that means, cause that's in the morning. I was like, oh, I think it's 8 to 9 to 10 to 11. I'll have to double check on how long that is. Cause I was like, oh, I had planned that I was going to do High Rocks workouts on Tuesdays and Saturdays, but maybe that week I'll have to do Tuesday, Thursday, so that I can still get my physical workup done and not feel like I'm rushed. So yeah, that's a check-in for the beginning. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna eat my breakfast and then kids will come in and we'll be off and running for the day. So that's where we're at. Yeah.
We are the ones that broke in the scar. We are the ones who got it from it all. You know something about
It's Thursday. Just hanging out. This week has been kind of off. So like Monday was fine. Yesterday we had a fire drill and I got to the gym and I like didn't have my clothes in my bag. I had left them here at school. And so that was a whole thing. Like I just remember staring at my bag and just looked at me and she's like, what's wrong? And I was like, my clothes aren't here. And so that our gym has clothes you can use. It's just not my like normal routine. So it was whatever. But the reason why I had left my clothes here was I was planning to go to the gym on Tuesday, and after our staff meeting, I didn't go. It's like so funny how like things that like are little can like get under your skin. So I finished up the windows, and every time we have like an elementary staff meeting, we do like shout outs. And like any other time of the year, do not care to get a shout out for like whatever. But when I spend that long on the windows and like I've had people, and it's so stupid, I've had people come up to me like in person and they're like, oh, I like the windows. I'm like, oh, thanks. But there's something about just like getting that little bit of recognition. And so nothing was said at our staff meeting, and I was just like, really? Kinda had hoped like this one time of year that I would like to get a shout out for like doing something. So it just put me in a crummy mood on Tuesday. So Tuesday I just didn't go to the gym. I was like, I'm just going home. Like, I'm over it. I'm going home. And so I left my clothes at school because then I was like, I'll go Wednesday. And then I forgot to put them in my bag on Wednesday. So I made sure today to put them in my bag so they're ready to go. Because since I didn't go on Tuesday, I was like, oh, I'll just make sure that I go later in the week, and so it'll be fine. But yeah, it is funny how like just a little thing can kind of mess with you like that. So yeah, super quick check-in. Jess and I have like a meeting and networking, like a meet and talk kind of thing today. I don't know. She's gone to them before. I have never gone, so we'll see how that goes. And then tomorrow's Friday. Should be nice because it's felt like a long week. And then I have no plans for this weekend, which is awesome. I don't want to do anything. I just want to be a couch potato. And then maybe go on like a long run. And other than that, we'll have 2 more weeks and then we'll get to break. I want it to go fast because it like the days feel like they're slow, and I'm like, I need a break. I want a break. And it's getting really cold this week, so I was like, I would also like to go to Florida where it is not this cold.
De espera, se fico rouca, rascante e aspirante assim, desliza de lado, enviesa teu rito, prefiro pecadinho. Língua no dedo é muito pouco, quando a altura se desfaz, se refestela, se estatela, roça o corpo na tela, quem sabe o que faz.
My room is such, yeah, you can't really see it because my room is such a mess right now. We are on Wednesday, end of the school day on Wednesday, and it's the week before break, so we are just like struggling a bit, but kids have been making ornaments for the hallway and then shrinky dinks, so my taxi driver probably on Monday was like, what's going on? Because I brought my air fryer in. I brought my air fryer in, and I'm sure he's like, I have it on my lap, and I'm sure he's like, what's going on? And I was like, shrinky dinks. So got those, and yeah, it's been like chaos because the kids are like, they're checked out, we are checked out, so we're struggling, we're surviving, but yeah, because it's like an activity they don't do as often, they're excited about it, but yeah, we're just trying to make it through. So it's really sweet to see, like, oh, yeah, cool. The little messages that they put on there. So yeah, I came over here and I hadn't seen what they had done. Nathan rules. But yeah, I just thought it was funny checking out what they've done. He knows. Sit, please. Sit. Sit. Melanie got you emotional support nuggies.
Would you? Hey, sir. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Sit, please. Sit. Would you like to test out your emotional support now, gaze? Oh, the nibs. The nibs. Get him, get him.
Shadows gone with summer skies pulled me in under its eyes. A new city to get lost in. Always wanted to see Austin. Heard you running round again. Thought about when we first began. I was maybe 23, and you were kind of old for me. Sitting on a porch somewhere downtown, just watching hours float around. We were careless. Wish I could care less now. Always driving out, then leaving the car, 'cause we took too much whiskey at the bar. We were careless. Wish I would care less now. Borderlines, they hand us signs. Things weren't meant to work this time, and I'm fine with the fact. Start to call my friends back. Make a light of the dark. Walk around 1,000 parks and wonder if life is fair. Think back to when we were sitting on a porch somewhere downtown, just watching hours float around. We were careless. Wish I could care less now. Always driving out, then leaving the car, 'cause we took too much whiskey at the places we are and things we know. Always agitated, lean back and let it go. Always underrated, places we are and things we know. Always agitated, lean back. Shadows gone with summer skies, pull me in under its eyes. A new city to get lost in. Always wanted to see Austin. I think of all the times we lay looking up out at the stars. Nervous of the way you make me feel. You're setting fire to my heart. Before you, oh, what was that? I don't recognize, now I'm looking back. How I adore you, it can't be matched, no.